And now, it's time for another Dice Tower review with Tom Vasel.
Oh, hello everyone. I really love to read. I love reading. I've been reading books since I've been a kid. I think reading books is a very important thing everyone should do. So when I heard about this game, Bring Your Own Book, which essentially is you bring your own book and that becomes part of the game. Bring your favorite book, bring a book you hate, whatever. And what a cool concept. It's a party game. I'm hoping it's good. Let's find out. The first thing you need to do for this game is each person needs to, well, bring their own book. So maybe one person can, any book works. You can bring Black Beauty, maybe someone else brings What If here, or The Pillars of the Earth, or Watching the English, or Contemporary Perspectives on Game Design. And then you'll take a deck of cards. One person is chosen to be the first seeker, or the picker, I'm sorry. And that person will take a card and pick something. So words tattooed on someone's body, or a political slogan. We'll take a political slogan. And then everyone else has to go through their book and find something that is a political slogan. So maybe I'm looking through here, and I'm looking through here. Oh, I gotta find something. Okay, I'm gonna pick this single word here. Moo. Moo, that's my thing. And as soon as I find something, I'll flip the timer and everybody else has that long to find their own thing. So the person going through Pillars of the Earth, a political slogan here. Let's see. You're hired. Okay, there we go. You're hired. So that's one that I would use. And then Watching in English, maybe that person's going through here. I'm looking for a political slogan in here. So you're like just going through the book, and the Lord said unto Moses, "Come forth." All right, that sounds like a good political slogan. And this What If book here, let's see, oh man. Okay, maybe I can find something in here. So you're doing all this, I'm doing all this different timing here. A big effect on the world, an effect on the world, that's my political slogan, an effect on the world. And then the person doing Black Beauty, oh no, this one's gonna be harder. Rebellion. Let's see here. He's dead. So you can read a sentence, multiple sentence. Shorter is usually better in this regard. But each person is going to read something, and then whoever is the picker is going to pick that person and give them a card. And then someone else becomes the next picker, and you keep going, and a certain number of cards will win you the game, depending on the number of players. So what's on these cards? Words that a zombie would groan after saying brains 50 times. Lyrics from a Christmas song. A name for a cat. The name of a battleship. A reaction to discovering treasure. Part of a big fight scene in this superhero story. Step 5, my evil plan to take over the world. An error message on a computer. Something that deserves applause. The moment in a horror novel before someone goes missing. Minutes from a government meeting. A word that sounds awesome when read backwards. The moment in a sci-fi novel when a new world is discovered, etc. And that's pretty much it. The game will change every time because you'll have different books likely and different cards will come up. That's how you play. I do like the box here. I always like these boxes with the magnetic clasps. But even inside, there's a spot here where you can write down all the books that you've used when playing this game. And that's just kind of a nifty thing to have. Bring Your Own Book, like I said, has a lot of variety because you literally can bring any book. And I tried to show you a variety of books from Pillars of the Earth to Black Beauty to Watching English, which is the Hidden Rules of English Behavior, to a commentary. Now, you want to pick a book that has a lot of words in it, but still, you can use a comic book for crying out loud, anything, and you would be surprised at how easily this stuff works. Now, this game has you finding things, and it's usually going to be funny, right? It doesn't matter what the question is. So if I ask you the part of a wedding toast, or a stage direction in a comedic play, or text from a cookbook, or don't open an email with this subject header, that sort of thing it can be really funny, and it's easy to go through. And instead of you just making up an answer, you just find part of a book. So people who aren't very creative, or say, oh, I have a hard time being creative on the spot, I guess would be a better terminology. You can say, oh, I need to find something that you should open an email with this. Well, here on Watching Anna's, Sex and Shopping Rules. If that was the title of your email, you probably shouldn't open it, right? And so you can play the game as adultish as you want or with kids, and it works in both situations. The game is PG rated. The answers that you read from the book, well, that's completely up to you. And I like that variety is there. We had a lot of fun with this, and the bookworms I found enjoyed the most because some of them know their books inside and out, and they're like, oh, I know somewhere they say this in there. And that timer keeps things moving. You can play with a cutthroat timing where even the seeker picks the thing, and they also look in their book, and the last person to find something is the person who picks. I think I actually prefer that. I'm actually not sure why it's called cutthroat. I guess you need to hurry, but if you don't hurry, you get to be the judge at least. And this game suffers from any party game where like, oh, I don't want Bob to win, and so I'm not going to pick his answer, but it really is the best answer. So if you have someone like that, probably not a good idea to play with them. But for people who just want to have a fun party game and you want a ton of variety, this game is never going to get old because you can just go find different books. You could even have everyone bring a book, mix up the books, and give someone a book that's not theirs. That'd be funny. So entertaining, certainly recommend this one. I love the concept, and the concept in this situation works. That's bring your own book. Dice Tower Judgment, approved!
Thanks so much for watching the Dice Tower videos. Find more great videos and reviews as well as our top-rated audio podcast at Dicetower.com. You can also find other great shows at DicetowerNetwork.com. I'm Eric Summerer, and you've been watching The Dice Tower. The Dice Tower is sponsored by Cool Stuff Inc., where you can find great games for great prices. Cool stuff in stock. Check them out at CoolStuffInc.com.
Shut the door.